Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen, and welcome back to my channel. Today is May 2nd, and it is time again to show you what I created for this month's Sheetload of Cards. This is a printable that is created by Crafty Al from the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel. To see what all the other collaborators have made, you'll want to click on the hashtag in the title. If you find the hashtag is not working properly, then use the playlist link in the description, and that will be updated shortly after all the videos have been uploaded from the collaboration team. So here is this month's sketch, and I pretty much stayed with the way Crafty Al did it, and which is unusual for me because I like if this one is my favorite paper, I like to make it the main focal point. So it's really hard for me to then take that on the other cards and put that in just that little strip there. But I was able to do that this month with no problem, and it was probably because of the paper that I chose. And the only other thing that I did on my card was I added some more embellishments on it. So with this sketch, you're going to get 12 cards, and you're going to be using 2 sheets of 12 by 12 designer series paper. Now I cut the first one fine, but then the second one I forgot to cut this portion off first, which then I had to dig into the extras that from the bottom here. But it all worked out fine, and I used the majority of it on the inside of my cards, and this was all that I had left over. So I think that's pretty good. So if you want to play along, there's a video link in the description below with the information on how you can download this sketch. And also a video link on more details on how to share what you have created. I have also provided in the description the hashtags you will use for this month if you want to share what you created on any social media platform. That way we can search that hashtag to see what you have created, so we hope you will join us. So now let's jump in and see what I created. So because it's May 2nd, I can now officially open up the new catalog and show you the inside. The set that I use is called Timeless Arrangements, and it's a bundle, and it is on page 67 of the new catalog. And the reason why I love this set, it's because of the dies that came in it. These cute little dies, and they have some different flowers and sprigs on it. So let me show you what they look like die cut. So here's one of them. And this is one of the ones I'm using on the cards today. And I'll show you how I did it. And then here are the other 3 and what they look like. And what's so fun about them is that you can layer them up like I did on today's card and then create this beautiful bouquet of images. So let me go ahead and bring that in. But before I do that, I wanted to show you something here also with this stamp set. So there's this stamp in here that says just can't and then enough. Well, what I wanted on my card, I wanted it to say just can't thank you enough. Well, I thought these were 2 separate stamps, and they're not. And I didn't want to cut them apart. So what I ended up doing, I was going to cut them apart, but I decided not to. So what I ended up doing was putting them on my Misty, and I would show you, I would have used the Stamparatus, but Stampin' Up doesn't sell it anymore. So I can show you my mini Misty and not worry about being in compliance because they don't sell a positioning tool anymore. So I went ahead and found where I wanted the word just can't to be on my card. And then I just inked up the just can't and then did my stamping on all my cards. Then I moved this to where I wanted the enough to be, and then also did that. So then the result was this right there. And it gave me plenty of room to stamp my thank you and then die cut it with one of the cool dies that is in that set as well. And I love the stitching on this because it has like these little X's, you know, it has dots and then X's in the four areas there. It's just really cute. I don't know if I can get close enough without my camera. Yeah, there you can see it. I love that. So that's what I did, and then that's what I'm going to use for my cards today. So what I did is I took this white piece here, and then I went ahead and decided where I wanted it to line up with there as I layered it. And then what I did was I went ahead and put glue, and we can do that really quickly here. Okay, so then once I got where I wanted it lined up, I just went ahead and put that glue there and moved it around till I liked the way it looked. Now all I need to do is put glue here and then go ahead and attach it to the back here. And that's what I love about it, because you have this strip here already so that you can just easily glue it to the back of some cardstock, ribbon, or whatever you want to do it to. So let me do that. And there we go. That was as simple as that. Now when I put the rest of my card together, that you'll see them all here in a minute, I just did some Stampin' Dimensionals on this, and I just put that there. And then I glued this to my piece right here, and then put that on my card. So let's look at the cards. Okay, so here are the cards. And I decided to use a color that Stampin' Up! Has retired called Rich Razzleberry, because I found this designer series paper from a long, long, long time ago called Cottage Wall. And I just fell in love with it. And so I am going to try to be using up as much of designer series paper as I can and retiring colors, because now I am like jam-packed with where I keep retired stuff, and I really need to make room. So that is why I went with this. Now I did use, as you saw before, a new bundle that's in a new catalog. So I call this basically When Past and Present Collide, and I think that's going to be fun. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of that because I really need to get rid of some stuff. So here are the cards, and I went ahead and changed up just the coloring of the mat behind the designer paper, because I wanted to pull in, like, for example, this one, it didn't have a lot of this paper on the card, so I went ahead and just went with white. Now this design had so much more of this paper, and so I pulled in a color that looked a lot like this, which is called Purple Posy. And so I just did that. And because if you look at this one, the background is so much lighter, I used the Rich Razzleberry on the flowers. But on this one, because the back was so dark, I used the Purple Posy along with the white on the flowers. And then I also, on this one, made the Just Can't and Enough in the Purple Posy, where this one I kept it all in the Rich Razzleberry. So, and then on the insides of the cards, I did 4 different sentiments, but I also did a little bit of stamping here at the bottom and added some leftover designer paper here. So I have for sentiments, and it comes from that same stamp set, is You Are So Kind. and I really appreciate you. And your kindness means everything to me, and you make me smile. And I did the same over here. And then when you get down to the last four, well, then two of the sentiments are in this design, and two of those sentiments are in this design. So I love the way these cards came out, and it's so, feels so good to use stuff that I had in my stash along with new products. So I hope that you all enjoyed that, and that thank you so much for stopping by to see what I created. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. And thank you all who follow me regularly. And if you're new to my channel and don't want to miss when I upload a new video, then click the subscribe button and hit that bell notification. So, okay, until my next video, have fun crafting, and remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.